I'm Kevin O'Hara for Alcohol Mastery, and today I'm going to talk about 7 things you didn't know about your liver. So this video is basically for anyone who is thinking about quitting drinking or has already quit. Just a bit of information. The first thing is that liver disease is mostly preventable. Now, your liver is designed to cope with almost anything natural, anything that nature can throw at it. So the food you eat, what you drink, what you're breathing in, the toxins that you're coming in through your breathing, and what gets into your body through your skin. Your liver has got the answer. Now, that even includes alcohol. In the natural world, our bodies create alcohol as a byproduct of our digestion, and we also eat some alcohol in our foods. But your body has got nowhere near the capacity to deal with commercial quantities of alcohol that we're used to drinking. Now, for alcohol, there's only one avenue that it can go, and that's through the liver. Your liver's got to produce or to deal with that alcohol, and it can only do that at 1 unit an hour. So if you drink more than that amount, the alcohol is going to be left floating around in your body. Now, Andrew Langford of the British Liver Trust says that it's actually alarming that we've seen a 500% increase in deaths from liver disease since the 1970s. Nowadays, more than 40 people a day die from liver disease. And that's in the UK. So you're talking about 14,600 people a year just in the UK alone. Now, even though there are over 100 types of this condition, Langton says that liver disease is caused by 3 main preventable causes: too much alcohol, obesity, and viral hepatitis. So one of the easiest ways to make sure that your liver lives longer and does a good job in keeping you alive is to stop drinking alcohol. And the second thing is that your liver is responsible for over 500 different functions within your body. So your liver handles 500 essential functions. These are functions which are absolutely vital for keeping you alive, keeping you fit, and keeping you healthy and well. The liver is, it's not called the body's factory for nothing, even though it only weighs about a kilo. It's a non-stop workhorse. It's all the time continuously working. Your liver plays such a large part in processing every breath you take, all the food and drink you consume, even down to the creams and lotions that you rub onto your skin. Your liver helps to clot your blood. It helps to manufacture proteins and irons. Your liver is a prime mover in energy storage and releasing all that energy. It also supports the digestive processes, and it purifies the blood. Now, these are only some of the 500 life-giving functions of your liver. And number 3, the liver begins to repair after only a couple of days of not drinking. When you drink alcohol, your liver's got a hard time getting around to the normal day-to-day reparations and recuperations that it needs to perform, just as a normal part of its daily housekeeping of keeping you alive. And once you stop using alcohol, once the flow of alcohol through your liver has, absolutely come to a stop, it's only going to take a couple of days before your liver has removed the majority of the toxins that have been accumulated through that recent alcohol, at least. Now, once the healing and reparations are done, your body can then move its operations to those other 500 essential functions that I spoke about earlier, the ones your liver is supposed to be taking care of. Number 4, early liver disease gives no warning, absolutely no warning. So during the early stages of liver disease, there are no specific warning signs that you've actually got liver disease. What I mean by that is that even though you might be getting some of the symptoms, you won't necessarily associate these symptoms with something being wrong with your liver. For instance, some of the non-specific symptoms include nausea, bowel problems, losing your appetite, and tiredness. Now, these symptoms could mean anything. They wouldn't automatically cause you to assume that your liver was in trouble. When you think about it, these are all symptoms of drinking alcohol. they're all symptoms that I've had. Feeling ill with a hangover, feeling nauseous, sometimes for days after I've stopped drinking. How many times have you, not been hungry, you've lost your appetite after using alcohol, tiredness and bowel difficulties. They come with the territory of using alcohol, The only way to be sure, either way, is to have some tests done by a doctor. And number 5, there is no machine to replace your liver. So unlike kidney dialysis, where a machine can be used to filter the harmful wastes, the salt, the surplus fluids from your bloodstream, there's no machine for replacing the liver. If your liver dies, so do you. It's as simple as that. A patient can live for the rest of their lives being hooked up to a dialysis machine. And some patients have been on dialysis for 30 years while they're waiting for a transplant to take place. Now, without your liver, without it performing all its, these 500 jobs that it's supposed to be doing, then you're going to die within 12 to 24 hours. So take care of it. Number 6, there's no guarantees you'll get a new liver if you need one. So, if you ruin it, there's a big ethical debate about whether to give liver transplantations to alcohol users. Should you get one if that's the case? In some countries, there's a compulsory period. Once you've been diagnosed with alcohol-related kidney failure or liver failure, before you're even considered for a procedure. That's usually about 6 months. So a person can't drink at all within that time, otherwise they're screwed, Now, I remember a case years ago, Georgie Best, when I was growing up, and he was granted a liver transplant, controversially. And once he got it, he continued with his old alcohol lifestyle. And it wasn't long, I think it was 3 years after he got the kidney transplant, that he actually died. And I think that was through the immunosuppressive drugs that he was taking. But, somebody like that is, we're looking up to as sort of an idol, and then they're doing something like that. When you see them sick in the hospital beds, you feel sorry for them. But when you see them carrying on and they know what's going to happen, then that kind of stuff goes out the window, doesn't it? It's a shame. And number 7, just quitting alcohol is not going to cure your liver disease. If you quit drinking and you don't change some of the other significant aspects of your lifestyle, then your liver is going to be still at risk. It's on its last legs, so to speak. You've already done some damage. So there's many foods and drinks that you've got to avoid, like anything containing saturated fat, anything that has got processed sugars and other processed foods, obviously alcohol, and salty foods, that kind of thing. On the other hand, you can help your liver by eating lots of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, brown rice, barley, oats, quinoa, lean proteins, egg whites, beans, healthy fats, nuts, avocados, olive oil, all that kind of stuff. Now, when you think about how tough the human liver is, how it can bounce back time and time again, it can regrow. It can deal with almost anything that nature can throw at it. And without it, you're going to be dead within a matter of hours, not days or weeks. You really need to think about the ways that you can help your liver to do its job, especially once you've stopped drinking. Okay, so please take a second to click the like button down below if you're watching this on YouTube. Leave a comment if you have anything to say at all about anything that's been covered in the videos, or if you'd like to see something covered. Subscribe to the newsletter over on the website and get your free copy of my latest book, Hang Loose Without Booze. Okay, so that's it from me for another video. Take good care of yourself and your liver, and until next time, I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Onwards and upwards.